Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the hills, there lived a young girl named Maya. Maya was known for her bright smile and cheerful personality, but she had one big challenge. She struggled with self-doubt and often felt overwhelmed by life's difficulties. One day, as Maya was walking through the village, she met an elderly woman named Grandma Tara, who had a reputation for being wise and always happy, no matter the circumstances. Curious, Maya approached her and asked, "Grandma Tara, you always seem so content. What's your secret? How do you stay so positive even when things get tough?" Grandma Tara smiled warmly and said, "Let me tell you a story. There once was a man named Arvind who lived in this very village. Arvind was a hard worker, but he was often unhappy. He faced many challenges in his life. His crops didn't grow as well as he hoped, his house was small, and he struggled to make ends meet. Despite all these difficulties, he always looked for the silver lining in every situation." Maya was curious and asked, how did he manage to stay positive in such tough times? Grandma Tara continued, "Every morning before Arvind started his work, he would sit quietly and tell himself, 'Today will be a good day. I will give my best, and no matter what happens, I will be grateful for the little blessings.' He didn't focus on what he didn't have. Instead, he focused on what he could control, his attitude. Over time, his mindset began to shift. Slowly, his crops began to yield better, he found new opportunities for work, and his relationships with others grew stronger. People started noticing his positive energy, and they too felt encouraged by him." Maya listened intently, still unsure if positive thoughts alone could truly change one's life. Grandma Tara looked at her kindly and said, "Positive thoughts don't mean ignoring the reality or pretending that everything is perfect. It means choosing how to respond to life's challenges." Arvind didn't magically make his problems disappear, but his outlook made all the difference. He turned obstacles into opportunities. Maya thought deeply about Grandma Tara's words. Over the next few days, she decided to try it for herself. Instead of complaining about the tasks she had to do, she began telling herself, "I am capable. I will do my best, and I will learn from whatever happens." Slowly, she noticed a change in herself. She felt more confident and less burdened by her worries. Even when things didn't go as planned, she found the strength to keep going. Weeks passed, and Maya became known for her positive energy in the village. One day, she found herself standing at the foot of a steep hill she had always been afraid to climb. She looked up at the challenge and felt the old doubts creeping in. But then, she remembered Grandma Tara's words. She took a deep breath and said to herself, "I will take one step at a time. I am strong, and I can do this." With that thought, she began the climb. As she reached the top, a smile spread across her face. The view from the summit was breathtaking. She realized that the climb, though difficult, was worth it, and the power of her own positive thoughts had helped her reach new heights. From that day on, Maya lived her life with a renewed sense of strength and optimism. She understood that the power of positive thoughts wasn't about avoiding difficulties, but about facing them with hope, courage, and a belief that she could always move forward. And so, Maya, just like Arvind before her, became a living example of how positive thoughts can shape not only our lives but the lives of those around us.